Good morning. It is I, Paul Schumann. I was told by Bacho that I need, music and video and stuff to open my stream, and so I settled for music. Then I'm sure you heard the lovely dulcet tones of Google Voice ringing because I'm a streaming scrub and forgot to close my Gmail windows. So nice little feature for there then. So it was about 11 o'clock, 10 minutes to 11 on the East Coast. Wanted to get a race in before Jimmy Broadbent, who is, for me, he is my OG racing streamer. I'm sure he'll get on and do something in the afternoon while I'm at work anyway, but he's much more accomplished than I, and so I figured I'll let him keep his primetime audience. But I wanted to get something in today, so as you can see from the stream, getting ready to do a Le Mans Series race at Interlagos. I was hoping there would be more people. Instead, there are 9 registered. But traffic has been kind of a bitch. The first few races that I've done. So it should be should be nice. I mean, we're back up to 10 as I speak. So I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna do a couple practice laps. This is gonna be my my third Interlagos race of this week. This is my first full week driving the 919. Actually, this is probably my 4th week outright, just being back iRacing. I hadn't driven for about a year due to unfortunate computer issues, which, knock on wood, and fortunately my desk is made of plastic, so I can't really knock on it, but I seem to have fixed, so it's nice to be back in the swing of things. And here you see my modified camera position because I cannot see a thing outside of the normal Porsche cockpit. Especially because if you look over there to the left side of the screen, it's the wheel's a little big, a little wide. And the problem I was having is, especially when I would apex in a tight corner, I literally, like that was the apex for me, not the actual apex. Just could not see. So I actually had a lot of trouble yesterday. I was considering driving the HPD in this week because I could not come to grips to this car. But I actually did a few laps in the HPD, then came back to a practice session I was already registered in this car, and for whatever reason that helped me figure out this car, which makes no sense because that car is slower with less grip, but it helped me out and I'm happy for that. So those of you who have not seen this car driven, this and the R18 have a lot of boost, obviously. So the way I generally deploy the boost is a lot of it, of course, as I've been doing that more and more recently. One of the reasons I drive this car is that for me it's easier on the brakes in the Audi. I was locking the brakes constantly in the Audi. And now I've found I'm doing it more and more entering turn 1 here. It's the first time I've done without hitting the walls, so yay. But as I was saying about the Audi and the Porsche, the boost, you can set it to automatic or manual. I got this set up, I think, for Road America. I've modified it for here. I can't remember if it's on automatic or manual, but even manual is not entirely manual. It still deploys some of the energy recovery, various points around the circuit. And then I have the manual deploy button, which they call it push to pass if you like. I use a lot of it right here, exiting, I say the final corner. I know there are more, turns, but this is the last braking zone, so. And this is one of the 2 better passing opportunities. And I tend to be on the button as long as I can, just because I want to use all the energy before the line, at least my lap allocation plus. Unlike the R18, the Porsche harvests at all times, even when you're at full speed. So like I said, using all of the energy coming up the hill. I think what's happening is kind of unknowingly I'm trying to turn while I brake, which you really can't do in this car. So as I start to apply even a little steering, it just wants to hook basically, straight into the wall. So the more I drove yesterday, the less I did it. It only happened once in my first race. It happened once in the second race as well, but that time I kept it out of the wall. I just lost some time. Like, when I stop, I have to check the temperature because it seems to be a bit less grip. The races I did last night with Jimmy, we had, I think it's a pretty low temperature. It was like around 22 Celsius, 75 Fahrenheit. There's a lot of grip in the track. Just feels like there's a little less right now. What? I'm very scruffy on the brakes today. It's concerning. So, first in this little practice session, which is, honestly, didn't really expect. Let's see what the other times were, if I can ever get out of pit lane. Thank you. Let's see results. Oh, well, there were only 5 of us in here and 1 other P1, so no wonder. So we will not save that replay and join the race session. That's pretty much all of my other races. I'm just trying to till I get to the end and continue to improve my iRating. Which I'm doing pretty well with that. I've gone up like 450 points in probably the last week. So just want to keep going with that. If I could steal a win at some point, that'd be great, but that's definitely not top priority right now. I want to be in a position where I can start to get into the, at least the same split, if not the highest split, with people like Hodge and Jimmy and Bailey. Sorry, Boyley. If I get on YouTube, Bailey's name is Boyley. By the way, if you're watching, happy birthday, Boyley. And I totally forgot to check the info. Let's see. Temperature 85, so that's a little warmer. So the fastest I did last night in the race was 18.4 or something, but I got a quote-unquote off track. My fastest recorded was 18.8, so that's a little bit off. But that also may be just because I'm kind of warming back up. But I mean, this could be a good sign. I don't know. Most of the P1s are kind of ranked a little lower down. Also, I'm not too wild about those pings. I don't need people warping around in front of me, which happened a few times last night. And as you can see, we're in one of iRacing's world famous practice sessions, which ends, seconds after I arrive. So let's take the fuel out of it, and let's see what we can do. Not the best qualifier, but I did all right with some of my laps last night. So let's see what we can do. Oh shit! I can't believe I held that. I'm good. How are you? Yeah.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Sorry for my abrupt disappearing back there. The job I work nights and weekends called me as I started my second lap. I'm like, well, I need to talk to them because I can only keep racing if I have money. So, I think I'm going to just about make the start. Yes, 7 seconds to spare. No idea where I'm starting, so this will be fun. Looks like I'm towards the sharp end. I didn't think I'd be that far up, just given the fact that second lap is generally faster in these cars. So it looks like we're 7th. Yeah, we're 7th. Wow, cars in the 17. So I guess I'll probably be happy with, it's kind of top 5 in this race. I think that's possible. My race pace is generally always faster than my qualifying pace because I'm definitely not a qualifying specialist. I am disappointed I had to abort that lap because the first few corners they felt a lot better than my other lap, but what are you gonna do? That's so yeah, it's an old Toyota skin over there next to us on the Porsche. I would shit on them for that, but first race I did in this car at Road America, I was in a Toyota skin, so not gonna throw stones from my glass house. And as always, please pray for Mojo. Probably could have been a little more aggressive in turn 1, but I didn't want to wreck my race before it started. I think we still gained a position on the start, so that's pretty good. I'm just being a little too timid on the brakes after I spun a couple times in practice. A little too early there. So I like my GT cars. Slow, off pace, and out of the way. Please, I'm not going to catch him before turn 1. Oh, that sucks. Well, that was fun. I've passed many cars there. That's not happened before. New adventure every day in iRacing. I'm also entertained because I have gotten 4Xs. Oh, thank you for popping up, Java Runtime. No, I would not like to make changes. I would like to close you when I get onto the straight. It's literally right in the center of my screen. Unfortunately, my mouse hand is my right hand, which is also my upshift hand. Come here, come here. Yeah, goodbye. Prick. I don't know why I called it a prick, whatever. And I was hoping for an incident-free race, but I'll take a 1X for saving it over a 4X for contact. And I only lost a second to the car behind, which, quite frankly, is entertaining. Tells me I almost certainly have that car covered off for pace. And even without the off track, I don't have the first 5 covered. The only way I'm getting the top 5 is if somebody fucks it pretty spectacularly. I should be able to dispose of these 2 GTs on this straight, yeah, for sure. Will they know I'm coming? He gives me some room. He goes the other way. That was not fun, but survivable. Jimmy, if for some strange reason you're watching this sport or something, I think I told you I was doing 185 last night. I clearly pulled that number out of my ass. I'm actually doing 175 when I top out on the hybrid boost, so I don't think you're that far off. So, 15 minutes in, third of the way through the race. Pretty happy with how we're doing. And if you can see on the bottom, I had to really modulate the brake there. It was getting very... I could feel it just starting to try to come around under braking, but recovered all right. Too far back. Oh, if he's going to be the line, though, I'll take it. I know I can be too aggressive at times, but I try not to be too ridiculous in terms of how late I put moves on the GTs. But one of the benefit of a lot of the people that do this series in P1s being insane when they try to pass people, especially GTs, is that they tend to jump out of the way, which I don't. You know, as long as they're predictable, I'm happy to pass them, but I'm happy not to lose time either. Yeah, this one we're getting 2 seconds a lap on the car behind us. A touch of the boost there to finish the pass. As he almost hits me. they're both good, and bad thing about there being so few cars in the field is, I mean, bad in terms of me moving up further. I don't think there will be much attrition, but quite frankly, I'm okay with that because, especially the second race I did yesterday was just crazy. I came back to finish 10th after I had an incident on the first lap, and I was in the pits for probably close to 3 minutes, and I still came back to finish 10th. So that gives you an idea of the attrition. About 5 minutes away from the pit window being open. Definitely pit around lap, or 33 minutes to go, and be fine on fuel. That was dumb. That was a dumb mistake. Glad I didn't bury it in the wall. Trying to feel out if I have any damage. I definitely picked up some damage. More tires, okay. Oh, 28. Oh, I'm gonna lose more time than that if I don't repair it. I should have taken tires. It might be too late to do that, but let's see. No, it's not. So I'm somehow only back to, well, probably not 6th. We'll see where I am. So we're back up to 7th. One position shy of where we were before I fucked it up. I have no idea how we're back up to 6th. See me? See, good. Excuse me. Don't touch that grass. That's where I crashed my first lap of my second race yesterday, so... Well, I do like these races with bigger fields, like the max is 60. Don't get me wrong, 60 would be a little much around here just because of how short the track is. But I do like the bigger fields because, not even because of the chaoticness, because of course you can get caught up in chaos as well as I blow the apex for turn 1. But I also like it because, you know, bigger chance you're going to be in some battles with the cars around you. So, but you know, this is nice for a change, just because first of all, it's like, I mean, look, it's basically like an extended practice session. You know, there's not too much pressure, at least for me. I'm very much in the no man's land between 5th and 7th. Did I just do it again? I think I did just do it again because I was too busy running my mouth. Oh well. Doesn't look like we're as compromised at top speed as we were. I mean, we're definitely at pitting now. We got 12 minutes left. We're just going to get what we can. I don't understand the off-track there, because I've gone further off and used all the grasscrete and have not gotten an off-track, and I barely touch it there and I get an off-track. Very frustrating. Oh, come on. Get it together. You had 2 off tracks in the first 45 minutes and 3 in the last 3. true. I will wait. Oh God. Oh God. That was not fun. I had no idea where that other P2 was. see, 45. Yep, there we go. Starting the final lap. How rude. And come home to 6th. Disappointed. I could have had 5th if I hadn't thrown all that away. That double right, but it is what it is. A few more incidents I would have liked, but overall less than I've had in other races, so I'm pretty happy with that. You know, the goal for me is the I rating, so let's have a look at how that went. Sure, why not? Let's save the replay. Replay saved, and then let's have a. I haven't set it up to show stuff in the browser, so you'll have to take my word for it. I'll tell you how far I may have gone up. Let's see. My recent results, please. Thank you. Let's search now. And survey says. So I'll take that 0.24 up to 3.95 in Class B, so only F12 on the old I rating. A little disappointing, but progress is progress. Oh, the strength of field 1929. So if I have a clean race, if I go up 0.05, I should get the automatic promotion to A, which I really won't use since I'm not very good in the F1 car. But at any rate, thank you all for, well, I don't even know who's watching. If you're watching, thanks for watching. I'm going to try to do another race either at 5 Eastern, it's 9 GMT, 10 BST, or if I can't be home for that, definitely do the one at 7 Eastern, that's midnight BST. In the meantime, go watch Jimmy Broadbent's streams, videos, whatever. He is the OG streamer. He's very good. He's a much better driver than I am. So he's definitely fun to watch. So check him out. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.